Hello, fellow Nigerians and everyone in diaspora. You're welcome to Political Matters on OPC TV Sundos Communication. I'm Alagbe Kayode and I'm your host today, as always. And I'm by the newsstand here. As you can see, I'm here to get people's opinions concerning what was written today. Today, we'll be talking about the appointment of the new Chief of Army Staff, Farouk Yahya, by the President of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari. We'll also be talking about restructuring or secession. We'll be talking about that also. Don't go nowhere. When we come back, we'll be talking to our interviewees. We'll be back. Please, sir. Yeah, please, can you introduce yourself to the viewers?
I'm Peter by name.
Okay, Mr. Peter, welcome to Political Matters. Now, let's quickly talk about what was written on the daily today. Let's start from the new Chief of Army Staff, Yahya Farouk. Let's get your reactions concerning him. The Buhari yesterday appointed the new Chief of Army Staff. Let's quickly get your reactions concerning him.
My own reaction concerning the Chief of Army Staff, I can say that technically he doesn't fit that position because there is a lot of at least like 10 seniors ahead of him. So we are hoping that they're supposed to start the ranking from the first position that warrant that kind of a position. So for Yahya Bello, I don't know what the presidency.
Yahya Farouk.
Yahya Farouk. I don't know what the presidency that makes him to at least appoint him. I don't know the special thing he has as a professional that make him to appoint him. So we should watch and see. For me, I'm not a military man, so they know the best for themselves. That is all I have to say.
Okay, let's quickly. Now, we know that you said he's not supposed to be in that position, but he's already in that position. What do you expect from Yahya Farouk?
What we expect is we are expecting him at least to transform insecurity that is looming around the country. Since you know the former one, the former IG that crashed on here, you know where he worked to, you know the kind of strategy that the man is at least strategizing before he have plane crash. So he should start from there. So if you know that you have any idea you can add to it, at least to make the country move forward. Because you can't just wait, people are dying every day, people are being kidnapped. So we're expecting you to do more.
Okay, now let's quickly talk about another story on the dailies. Let's ask you, people have been clamoring about restructuring, and as people are clamoring about restructuring, people are also clamoring about secession. That's the Oduwa and Biafran group. Let's quickly get your own thoughts. Which one would you prefer? Do you want restructuring of Nigeria that every state should manage its own resources, or you want secession that everybody should go their own different ways?
For me, at least, this marriage is just like
you're always saying it's a marriage.
the marriage because British they just bring us together that we should marry ourselves, and this marriage has been long. It has over even due self. So since the marriage is not working, let's just try maybe restructuring, because I can't say we should just separate. We say we are separating, that at least there will be
Violence.
that one. No, not even violent. The thing I say about separation is that it will take long time. It will take long time, but if we can restructure, since we have sit down and at least we done this 2014 confab. So the report of that 2014 confab, let's start making use of it now, because we have no time again. There is clamoring all over the country. So I prefer let's just restructure. At least if we restructure is just in form of stay your own, I stay my own, I do my things, you do your things. Anything I have, we'll be paying percentage, all those kind of things. So let's try that one first.
Okay, now let's quickly talk about the political leaders that are now transferring from one political party to the other. We have had the likes of the governor of Cross River and also the deputy governor of Cross River, Governor Ayade of Cross River, transferring from PDP to APC. Now we have been asking ourselves, what's the reason for this? For them defecting to another political party. But it seems another story has come up that they are running away from EFCC. so that they will not be able to look into their crimes that they have already committed. Let's quickly get it. Do you think it's true that they are running away from the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission?
You can say that part of that story is true. But for me, I can say they are just self-centered. They are fighting for their own political rights. They are fighting for their own self because he has no excuse why he left.
Selfish interests.
Their own selfish. He has no excuse why he left. He said because they don't want them to have. I don't think so. Because this president of 18s looming around 2023 is making many people to look as if I'm responsible. I'm supposed to be the one that will rule this country. So for them to say they want to rule Nigeria, they have to go to the ruling party. So they are going for their own selfish interest, not for the state's interest. So I count it as their own selfish interest. It's not for the state's interest.
It's not for the state's interest.
It's not for the
and it's not for the
interest
people's interest.
at all. Just for their own selfish interest.
Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate you. Good day, Papa. Yeah, welcome to Political Matters. Yeah, so let's talk about the new appointment of the Chief of Army Staff, Farouk Yahya. Let's get your reactions concerning this.
I'm very much happy for the new appointment. Even when Ateru, the appointment Ateru, I was also happy.
Okay.
But I tell Ateru should not follow brutal system. I said it. And now, unfortunately, God has covered him. It's God that called him. Because they say, anyhow, person there, we are not to judge, but God will judge. But I still pray that God should accept his soul. But on the Yahya
Farouk.
let him not follow brutal way. And the killing in the East, the way that killing people in the East, there's no time. East is a peaceful state. If they are saying of IPOC, the federal government know the IPOC are not. You see the people that they call IPOC, they should go overseas and meet the IPOC people. If Nnamdi Kanu is IPOC and the other, let us get Nnamdi Kanu is IPOC. Let them go outside the country and meet Nnamdi Kanu. Why are they intimidating people? They are creating more harm in this country. See, every day, people are running fire, killing people innocent. Are those people that are killing, are they unknown government? So, Yahya should be cautioned in his thing. Like what Inspector General said. He said, you are organizing operation for peace, to restore peace. And say, shoot aside, that even human rights cannot even add power. The case is coming on your table. Is he the owner of the country? Before he did that, Nigeria put him there. But I like why he made the statement, because the South will be knowing what they are up to. They are telling us what they are up to. You are not telling a fool. You are not telling animals. You are telling people. How can you say, shoot aside, people they are telling you, you have been their father to protect. You say, shoot aside.
Okay, now let's quickly talk about. We have been hearing people, as people have been talking here. They have been talking about restructuring. They have been talking about secession. That's the Biafran Odua. What do you really want? Do you want secession or do you want restructuring?
I don't want this restructuring that say. I still repeat, they should go back to Buhari Accord. They should not say, they should go to Buhari Accord. They say restructuring. What are you restructuring? What are you restructuring? I want to know what are restructuring. If they want to restructure, let them come and call the youth what they want. That's the only thing. If not, 40,000 years, this country is still remain here. Okay, sir. If they man, let them mark this date. If they don't go to Buhari Accord.
Okay, now, sir, let's quickly talk about another thing that's written on dailies. We have had instances of political leaders transferring from a certain political party to another political party. We have like the governor of Cross River, Governor Ayade, and also his deputy governor. They have also transferred from PDP to APC. Now we ask ourselves that why are they transferring? Well, it seems they are transferring because of the crimes, the what they have committed, and they are running away from the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission.
That is the thing. They don't know. They are not want to be a leader.
Sorry, sir, can you talk?
A leader, even though you are dying in that party, you be there. America has two parties. Britain has two parties. You don't hear cross carpeting. So Nigeria haven't yet practicing democracy. Because if they are practicing democracy, you cannot commit crime in your party and you go to another party and that party will welcome you. They suppose if you want to prosper, they expel you finally to be and let it be in constitution. No carpeting. You when you want to or you commit a crime, you stay after your term. Then you go and face the say you go there at the party we went. If you commit from APC, you run to PDP. Is there a democracy? They should put a law that will ban them from not carpeting. That is my own suggestion. Because see about you, see all of them, see all of them, see all of them. And the party in power are still welcoming them. And you know they have something in their skeleton in their cupboard. You don't need to welcome them. Leave them and let them be here and render their political activity useless. That's why in my book I say when my book come out, who is fooling who?
That book. That book will be very powerful.
It will be very powerful. And our mumu don't end. They know. Then and there, they know say the Nigerians youth, their mumu don't end.
That book, we will make sure that book reaches Buhari himself.
He will reach out of them. I will give Ohanese all these are very cheap things. All these ACF. I will give them. Let them read because our mumu don't end.
Okay, good day, Mr. Ema. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yes, let's quickly talk about what's written on the daily today. I know people have been making their opinions heard here, but let's quickly get your own opinion concerning the new Chief of Army Staff, Farouk Yahaya. Let's get your reactions concerning it.
The main thing is that it's very, very clear to all Nigerians that this is a Fulani government. Because since the beginning of this present APC government, the Fulani government, we only appoint only Fulanis in office, in every important post in this country. That is where you find Fulani. And it pains me that Nigeria don't want to, their eyes have not opened. Many people, their eyes have not opened to see what is going on. And if you are saying what is happening in Nigeria, people are very, very adamant. They said, no, it's not like that. You know, because of what they are getting from the government. Even though the government, they are getting something from the government, and you see the marginalization that is in government, you have to say it out. Because tomorrow it may be your turn. And now, the Chief of Army Staff, the former, not the, what is the name? The former one they chased out. Fatai something. Buratai. It was a Fulani. Now you remove Buratai, then you put Farouk. You put what? Atairo. Then that one pass on. Then now you now go to the under and pick somebody that is not qualified and put him on top. And the person that is that qualified for that position, he did not give it to him.
This person, where is this person from? Where is the person's region?
The person that qualified for that post is an Igbo. And yes, from the southeast. And they refuse him to give Fulanis. So to show you the marginalization that are going on.
So I think that's where the story of 20 armies that will retire, that's where it came from. Because once you are taking somebody from the bottom, taking him up, definitely you have to retire the other ones. I think that's where that story is also coming out.
Yes, now they are saying they are going to retire 25. And this 25 that is going to retire, because they are not going to obey him, so he's going to retire them. So, and now, you are retiring the people that are qualified for the post. So, now, you are causing chaos in the military. You are causing fight in the military because they will begin to plan some certain things. Because this is what the Fulani have been doing. They want their own people there to intimidate others. And now it's very, very clear to us that this is what is happening. And that is why we have come up saying there is no 2023 election because of all these things. And you know, these Fulani, they are very, very adamant in whatever they are doing. They don't want to hear. All they want to fulfill is what their mission.
Yes.
So whatever you are saying, okay, now people they are even saying that, why can't you put an Igbo from Eastern region? Why can't you put them there? Because this is
Everybody has
their
the
turn.
right.
Yes,
You
this
know,
is their turn. Not that they are not from. It's not their
Under
turn.
Buhari, we have had one chief of army staff named Buratai.
Yes.
From Fulani, the Fulani man. Under chief of army staff, Atario, is already perfect. A Fulani man. And now we are having Farouk. Yeah. These are three chief of army staff. And we have three main, what do you call it, ethnic groups in Nigeria.
Yes.
Which is the Yoruba, the Igbo, and the Hausa. He could have I want to get your opinion. Could he have not, after Buratai brought a Yoruba to head and also an Igbo, why is he a Fulani, and a Fulani person?
You know what? Because they know their agenda. So they cannot put any other tribe there that will sabotage their mission. So that is why they are doing this thing. They want to make sure that their mission is fulfilled. And they are under rush to fulfill that mission. So that is the reason why they cannot put Yoruba or Igbo, any person. And look at it now. Even if we begin to talk about it from now till tomorrow, even the Hausas, they are marginalized. Because all these people that they are putting there, they are Fulanis, not even Hausa. You understand? So now, why is it the turn of from the of Igbo that is the one that are qualified to be there, and you did not put him? Do you think that is going to be happy? It's not going to be happy. If I'm the one, I will resign. For me, if it's me, I will resign. And now 25, he's going to retirement. He's going to retire them because he don't want to see them because they may plan they may plan against him. You understand? So they will not be happy. And now this thing now that he did, it will bring a very problem in the force.
Okay, now let's quickly talk about. We have been hearing from the crowd today. They have been talking about a restructuring or secession. Now I want to get your own candid opinion, your own strong opinion. Which one do you think is better for Nigeria now? Do you think it's secession or is restructuring? Do you think we should have a proper restructuring where every state should have to manage their own resources, or we should have secession where everybody should just go? Which one do you take?
If even though Prophet Elijah came now to speak to Nigeria, Nigeria will never happen. Look at when God speaks to Pharaoh that he should let the people of Israel to go. He was adamant. He refused. And then when the calamity came, and he still in that calamity, he still pursued the people of Israel. When God told Moses, he said, use the rock, because Moses himself was afraid. How can they pass this sea? And God said, what is in your hand? He said, it's a staff. He said, hit it on the sea, and the sea was divided. And the children of Israel passed through the divided sea. And still the adamant Pharaoh still pursued the people of Israel to that sea. And that is how their case ended. So Nigeria have already ended. There is no amount of preaching or prophecy that will unite the country together again, because restructuring can never bring the unity of the country together again. Never. Whether through federalism, never. The country itself have already started fighting itself from the offset, and there is no way the country will revive again. The calamity the country is now, it will never survive it. Nigeria can never come out from this problem. And this problem, people are still talking about 2023 election to elect who? Who is going to be there? What we're supposed to be talking about now is divisions. Separate, split the country. Let everybody go. Because the Fulani and the Eastern region can never be a brother, can never unite. Now, the Oduduwa are talking about division, Oduduwa nation. Now you are telling them that 2020, you are telling them about 2023. Nobody's interested about 2023. Restructuring can never solve the problem of this country. Let me refer to what what Erofai said. He said restructuring is not the problem of the country. Fine and good. We don't need whether it's the problem, whether it's not the problem. We are not interested about anything called restructuring in this country. We don't want to hear anything concerning that because the country have already destroyed. This is not a country. This is a fraud country. This is a criminal country. If anybody don't know, you must know today that this country have expired. This is a fraud country. What we are facing through in this country today is fraudulent regime. It's a fraudulent president. So we can never, the people that are supposed to put this country in order, they will never allow them to be there. The Fulanis can never rule this country because, number one, the Fulanis, they are not Nigeria. The people that can rule this country, govern this country the way it's supposed to be, they will never be there. You and I are not enjoying this country. What are we benefiting from this country? Nothing. We are not benefiting anything. So why must I be happy concerning this country? Go outside the country. The image of this country have destroyed because they know that Nigeria is a fraudulent country. Our governors, they are looting. Our president, they are looting. All the parasites in this country, they are looting. Look at how much in U.S. bank. Now the U.S. have refused to release it. Up to 28 trillion dollar. Which we that is if that money they will use it to turn Nigeria. If they use that money in Nigeria, Nigeria will be better than America. That is what they are looting every day. Any Fulani that entered in government, you will loot trillion and export it in outside the country.
Okay, now, yeah, sir, I don't want to waste much of our time today. Let's quickly talk about what's written on another story that's written on the dailies today. We have been seeing stories concerning political leaders moving from one political party to another. We had the likes of the governor of Cross River, Governor Ayadi, moving from PDP to APC. We also have his deputy also moving from PDP to APC. Now we've been asking ourselves this question: why are they moving? This is a political party where they won their election. So why are they moving to another political party? And now it seems that the leading party now in Nigeria is APC, and they are trying to run away from the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, that's the EFCC. Do you think that this is true? They are running from the EFCC.
All these governors, all these politicians that are running from, departing from one party to the other, departing from PDP to APC, they are all criminals. Investigate all of them. They have looting the money of the state. So they think that it's departing from PDP to APC, that is where they will get covered. They will never be covered. So any money that they have looted, come rain, come sun, one day they are going to review it. The Fulani will never spare you. They will only use you. So if they thought that that is the way they are going to destroy the party that elected them to the office. You are from PDP, you won your election, the people supported you, the masses supported you, and you win the election from the PDP, and you are still in that PDP, you depart to another party. Look at the case of the governor of Benin. You know, his case is very, very different because APC denied him.
Yes.
The party governorship
Primary
election. They deny him. That is why he departed to PDP. And the people love him and he won the election. But how can you sit the likes of Omai? You leave the party that elected you in the office and you depart to another party. because of the money that you have looted. You think that they'll be telling you, APC will be telling you that APC is only where you get covered, APC that they will cover you, they will not probe you, and if you refuse, they will begin to probe you. That is why you see all this departing, all this fraud, governors, all these murderers. They are departing from APC to PDP to APC because of the crime they have committed. They thought that maybe APC will cover them. You know, so that is why you see all these governors departing, all these politicians departing from PDP to APC. So it will not solve the problem. It will never cover them because Fulani will never spell anybody. Come rain, come sun, they will bring your case. The same way what Hope is doing in Imo State. From the last, and they brought him. They endorsed him there by force and removed the person that won the election clearly. This is to show you what APC are doing in the country and have done to Nigeria. APC have destroyed this country. APC have set the country ablaze. APC have done what no president, what no regime have done in this country because of their tribalism, because of their fraudulent mission. What they plan to do. Their plan is to destroy PDP, but they will never succeed because we, the people of Nigeria, will love PDP. Because during the time of the regime of PDP, everything was okay. Nobody will criticize PDP in their regime because no matter what, PDP regime is the best in Nigeria. Nobody, no doubt about that. But this regime have set the country ablaze, which the country will never come out of it. Never, never, never again. They have brought to an end to Nigeria.
Thank you very much for watching our program. This is Political Matters on OPC TV Sundos Communication. We've heard what the reviewers have said, and like always, they have been spot on today. They have said their mind, they have said their opinion. My name is Alagbe Kayode, and by the camera today we have Mr. Efe Johnson. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our videos. We are on different social media platforms. We are on Instagram, we are on Twitter, and we are also on YouTube. We want to use this opportunity to appreciate the president of the OPC, our representative. Thank you very much for the opportunity. For every member of the OPC crew, we say bye-bye.